Rachel. I am Allison's favorite sister. I originally requested to do this speech via PowerPoint, but that got vetoed pretty quickly, along with a lot of other great ideas I had for today. So, doing this the old-fashioned way. When I sat down to write this speech, I remembered everyone advising me not to say anything bad about the groom. Luckily, I can't say anything but great things about my new brother-in-law. He is a blessing and a joy, and I'm thrilled to be able to make sarcastic comments with him at all family gatherings until death do us part. When our dad, more commonly known as Raj, passed away, there was a gaping hole in our hearts and in our family. But Nathan, when you came into our lives, you gave so much back to us, and I will forever be grateful for who you are and the healing you have brought to our family. When I was about 4, I noticed that pretty much all the cool kids had a little baby brother or sister. I addressed this new discovery with my parents, and they told me I needed to pray, and maybe God would bring us a baby. Side note, I found out a few weeks ago that it actually takes a little more than praying. So, not going to go into details, but not long after our family was blessed with little... I actually knew I was going to do that. Oh well. You too, right? Okay. So not long after, our family was blessed with this little bundle of bread over here. My sister and I have had our ups and downs, as any two females who have shared a bathroom would have. But Allison, I feel so lucky to have you by my side in this journey. I have so many crazy stories that I thought about sharing to show the kind of person Allison is, but the same memory kept popping up over and over again, so I figured it was a sign and it needed to be said. Plus, most of our other memories are so embarrassing for both of us that everyone would probably just leave, so it's best to keep those between us. When Raj passed away at the end of October 2012, Allison was right in the middle of a really tough semester at Cal State Fullerton. Her professors were very understanding, but missing a couple weeks of school would have made it impossible to catch up. So 1 week after this tragedy that rocked our world, Allison was heading back to her classes. She asked me to drop her off so she wouldn't have to deal with the parking. The image of her getting out of my car and walking to class is forever ingrained in my memory, because I remember thinking at that moment that she was the most courageous and strong person I had ever met. I cannot say that I would have been able to do the same thing. Nobody would have faulted her for taking the semester off, because losing your dad at age 20 is definitely grounds for that. But she powered through and finished that semester on the dean's list. We often say that although Dad isn't here with us, we can guess things he would say in certain situations or jokes he would have made about pretty much everything. I can say with certainty that Dad would be brimming with pride for you. You are such an amazing person through and through. You handle tough situations with grace and humility. You are a genuine and loving friend, a generous and sweet soul, and you and Nathan complete each other in ways beyond what any of us could have ever hoped or prayed. I'm honored to be part of your big day, but more honored to be part of the next chapter you are beginning. Cheers to your new life together, to the many nieces and nephews you're going to give me, and to happily ever after.